Okay, to start off this video, we have a cardboard box that is from No Name, which sells coffee. Brilliant. Now you read the title and saw the thumbnail, so you know exactly what figure this is. And so far I've not seen any other of the bigger YouTubers review this figure, at least not yet. So let's open up this coffee box from No Name and see what we've got. Holy crap, I cannot believe I actually got the thing. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong, the Battle Mechagodzilla, which is not, I believe, not officially out yet. I hope this video will get a lot of views. That's all I'm asking. It is time to look at this unreleased Playmates figure, at least from what I know. As beautiful as it is, I really love how they put a black font here with a red glow for Battle Mechagodzilla with Proton Scream. That looks absolutely amazing. This is a 6-inch figure, in case you're wondering, so if this releases publicly, the day it comes, I think this will be a $12 Canadian dollar figure. Whatever country you're from, do the configuration. 12 Canadian dollars is what for your country? So there is that. I will say the packaging of this Mechagodzilla is actually different than the one that is already out, the one that we all know, Mechagodzilla of Heave. Here's a spare one that I have. This one, there's a reason why I have a spare one. No, I'm not giving away. It's for future reinvestment reasons, but that's getting off topic. I just pulled it out because I want to show you guys the packaging difference. As you can see, for our standard, the one we all know, Mechagodzilla of Heave, they are facing two different directions. So this one's facing the right, this one's facing the left. Not too obvious of a detail, but it's just something that I've noticed and that I wanted to point out. So yeah, there you go. Your two 6-inch, there's two 6-inch Mechagodzillas now. So there's that. So of course we got your standard Godzilla vs. Kong logo on the top. We have the battle damage review feature. I already showed you the title, the awesome font. You can see it on the side as well, so it's pretty epic. Of course, you got the Playmates logo. You got the Toho and Legendary logo. Ages 4+, and there's that. You can see there is no Heave this time. Instead, we have the brand new Proton Scream piece. There's that, and then here is the back. Yeah, it's still the same description as the other Mechagodzilla figures. You know, the same one. So, and then finally, definitely not least, here is the list of all the other figures that are out. The newest one so far we got was Antarctic Kong, and as well as this one. But Antarctic Kong is officially out, so there's that. So, well, that is the box aside. Now, let's open up this box and take a look at this very expensive figure. And here we go. We have our Battle Mechagodzilla out of the box. I can't believe I am holding this figure. I genuinely cannot believe it. I did not put the battle damage piece in yet. Just want to show you guys. It literally, like, if you really want to know the real difference, there really isn't any, because this is also a 6-inch figure. So of course this is the one that is out, and the one that we all know better is the Mechagodzilla of Heave. Here's the one I reviewed. Now before I compare the two, I do want to point out what the battle damage looks like. It's the same as the other Mechagodzilla that we got, so it's just all in gunmetal gray. And now we're just gonna slap the armor on. There you go, just like that. Okay, now we can do the proper comparison. Now, of course, the first most notable difference is the color scheme. Our Battle Mechagodzilla here uses a gunmetal gray, and the regular, I'm just gonna call it the regular Mechagodzilla. The regular Mechagodzilla here, it has a much lighter gray color scheme. Secondly, are the dorsal fins. While they are both red, Battle Mechagodzilla has a more glowy, transparent red, lining all the way, of course, from the head to the tail, whereas our normal regular Mechagodzilla here has just a solid, completely filled in bright red color. Other notable differences, of course, the accessories. The regular one here came with a heave, and then of course this one has the Proton Scream, which, yes, it is a recolored piece of the Heat Ray piece from Heat Ray Godzilla. So it is not a new mold. So there's other than that, like I said, it's the same exact mold, meaning that there's the same articulation and the same features on the figure. I will say from the two, Battle Mechagodzilla looks more realistic in terms of the color scheme. Still not movie accurate, but that's okay. But I think it is it's closer to movie accurate because Mechagodzilla is actually darker in the movie. I do wish the dorsal fins were a little more realistic, but I do like that transparency, comparing it to the solid red that we got here. I don't know if you can notice, but my Mechagodzilla's toes here are up. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Maybe not. So if this comes out officially and you get it and it's not yet, then my figure here is broken. Hey, but hey, that's okay. Unfortunately, it still doesn't fix the weak legs problem. In fact, this Mechagodzilla's legs are even more weaker than the regular one. Maybe it's just my two figures in particular, but it really throws off displaying this thing sometimes when you're trying to stand it up. So, okay, so that's the comparison between the two Mechagodzillas. So this is the regular one. Of course, you want to see the review for this one, click right here. Now, like I said, because Battle Mecha G is its Proton Scream is very close to Godzilla's Heat Ray, of course, it only makes sense I bring out the Heat Ray Godzilla figure. Here you go. Of course, not movie accurate because Mechagodzilla is bigger than Godzilla, but you can see the figures here, they are the same size. So now I'm going to take this opportunity to put the Proton Scream in. I think I should also mention that you can put the same Proton Scream piece as well as the Godzilla Heat Ray into the regular Mechagodzilla. So it's the same mold, so therefore it has the same attachment points. You can do the same. You know what? I can show you it in the end, but here we go. So, like I said, same exact mold between the Heat Ray and the Proton Scream. The Heat Ray, of course, is the light blue color, whereas the Proton Scream is a solid red, surprisingly. I really thought it was going to be transparent and light, but it's actually a solid red. So that's quite surprising. And I will say, because I mean these are cheaply made production toys, they're not SH Monster Arts quality, so therefore they kind of look like pieces of candy. Maybe that's just me, but I get it's funny. It's funny to see like that. But yes, there you go, the Heat Ray pieces. So in the past, I know a lot of people mentioned for Mechagodzilla, oh, you can put the Heat Ray in, but now you can actually do it because we have the, oh shoot, that just fell, now because we actually have the Proton Scream piece at last. So that aside, we can put Godzilla aside. Now, of course, I want to quickly show you. I know you can probably picture what it looks like, but for some of you actually want to see what it looks like. This is for you. So let me just put the Proton Scream piece into here. There we go. There you go. The Proton Scream piece on the regular Mecha G. Not that it makes a difference, but there you go. Let's look at the figure now, because, like I said, it's very close to the regular Mechagodzilla. That means the articulations are the same. So, in case you forgot what the articulations are, let me refresh for you. The arms, up and down. Unfortunately, the elbows can still not be moved, and that's just a shame, but neither can the claws, the hands. You can see one is open, one is closed. Exact same pattern as our regular Mecha G. I really wish we can really articulate the legs, but and not the legs, the elbow. Sorry, yeah, the elbow. But fortunately, that's not the case. However, you can, open and like basically, if you want to get this guy to clap, you can raise his arms up if he's like holding, I don't know, Kong or something. There is also that. The head, of course, still cannot be moved. Of course, the mouth can, and there's the hole to attach the Proton Scream piece. Here is the head. I guess this one has the more distinct, darker color look on it. And then, of course, the transparent red dorsal fins. Look at that. Of course, like I said, I really wish it was movie accurate, but you cannot deny that the color scheme on this transparency looks awesome. Of course, which will lead down to this tail, which is on a ball socket. Thank God my dorsal fin here isn't broken, unlike my other Mechagodzilla. And the whole tail here is just a flexible, well, not so flexible in this case, but just one flimsy piece with the drill at the very, very end. And the dorsal fins just go all the way down to here. Of course, they've also got the missile launcher as well as the rocket propeller rocket booster, for this to power forward. And then the legs, same thing, articulation. You can move this in and out, make them do the splits if you want. You can move the knees, although you can't move the elbows. You can move the knees. So, say if you want to put them in a resting position, you can kind of do that in a resting position or powered off position, depending on what you are looking for. So let's lift back up, and then the feet, the foot can be rotated left and right. So there is that. That's very epic. Not that anything here is new. It's the same as the regular Mecha G, but that's a refresher. And I will say, although it still kept the problems of the other Mecha G with some of the articulation being limited, I do appreciate this because of its Proton Scream piece, and I think overall this looks better. Even for a Playmates quality wise, because these of course are cheaply produced toys, affordable toys that parents can purchase for their kids to play with. So therefore, we cannot look at this with an SH Monster Arts expectation. So yeah, if you really want a good realistic Mecha G from the Monsterverse, yeah, go look at SH Monster Arts or the upcoming $2,000 vinyl figure. But there is that. Overall, for a kid's quality toy, I need to lower how I look at this. This isn't a NECA figure or an SH Monster figure, so I will give this a score of 9 out of 10. 1 point off because there's still the same mistake as the regular Mecha G with the limited articulation. I think the giant Mechagodzilla had a little more, but the head still could not be moved. This one definitely, I think, is much more on the rare side. The Proton Scream piece, of course, despite it being just being a recolor of the Heat Ray piece, is still very useful, for those who actually want a Proton Scream or actually want Mecha G to shoot the Proton Scream. This is as close as you're gonna get, unless you custom make it yourself. That's pretty much it for this one. So, if you want to see the other figures I covered, like the figures I compared this one with, I have the playlist up here or in the end screen or link in the description. If you want to see the Antarctic Kong, the one I just previously did, be sure to check that one out as well. And that should be it for this one. If you enjoyed, hopefully sometime after this video is posted, this figure is officially out. Maybe it is in some places, but I don't know. I got lucky from this eBay seller, and I want to give him a massive, massive shout out for providing me this figure, though I had to pay a pretty high price for it, but I did it for you guys. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in another video. Bye for now.